Hello there, Stevos, and welcome along to Steve's movie wrap-up right here on my YouTube channel, SteveOfficial. Now, before I do go into today's movies and stuff that I've got for this week, I'm just going to put it out there right now that I'm currently filming this video in cinematic mode on my camera. I don't know how this is going to turn out. This could turn out great, this could turn out bad. We will wait and see, okay? But listen, guys, I have got a couple of movies to go through, okay? While we're in cinematic mode, okay? So yeah, I'm going to go through those movies for you guys and talk about them right now, right here on my YouTube channel, SteveOfficial, as part of this week's episode of Steve's Movie Wrap-Up. So without further ado, let's roll them titles. You're watching Steve's Movie Wrap-Up, episode 55, right here on my YouTube channel, SteveOfficial. The first movie we'll be reviewing in this episode is Damaged. Damaged, I gave 2 stars on Letterboxd when a sadistic murderer surfaces in Scotland. Terrified local authorities call on a Chicago detective who investigated a killing spree with the same horrific pattern 5 years earlier. Damaged is a movie which I did see flag up earlier this year on Prime Video, and I didn't know about this one until earlier this year when it flagged up and recommended for me to watch. Now, while I do enjoy watching a thriller movie from time to time, what did I think of Damaged? Well, Damaged does star Samuel L. Jackson. Is there any movies that this actor has not been in? He's the only recognisable face I know who stars in this movie, and I will be honest here, this kind of felt like one of those thriller TV series that you'd find over on ITV here in the UK. There is a part of me that wanted to enjoy this one a lot, but sadly for me, the movie just started to fall flat as the running time of the movie carried on. The film does have a running time total of 1 hour and 37 minutes, and while the opening act did seem a little interesting and did have me intrigued to find out what happens next in the film, but as I got further into this movie, I just started to become more uninterested in watching the film. I will say though, Samuel L. Jackson did a decent job with the role he was given in this movie, but for me though, I was rather disappointed with the final act of this movie as well, and the film does also end on a cliffhanger, so it definitely does feel like more of a TV show thriller than a movie under the thriller genre, so it does make me wonder whether they're about to drop a sequel to this movie or not. Is Damaged a movie worth watching? Purely for Samuel L. Jackson's performance, I would say check this one out, but aside from that, I think you'll find this is a tad disappointing to watch, and is this a film I can see myself revisiting and rewatching again in the future? I sadly don't think this will be, however, I do appreciate what the movie was trying to do and to succeed in doing, and I'm glad to have seen this, even if it is the once and once only that I watched this movie. But Damaged is now available to stream over on Amazon Prime Video. Canary Black. Canary Black, I gave 2 stars over on Letterboxd. Top-level CIA agent Avery Graves is blackmailed by terrorists into betraying her own country to save her kidnapped husband. Cut off from her team, she turns to her underworld contacts to survive and help locate the coveted intelligence that the kidnappers want. I will be honest here, the only person that made this movie rather serviceable and watchable would be Kate Beckinsale, who is the main character in the film, Avery Graves. You know, it does make me laugh really. Canary is a kind of bird, and so is Avery, which is rather funny. But anyways, Canary Black is a movie which is just rather generic. It's classed under the spy action thriller genre, and if you're thinking that there might be something fresh and original in this movie that no other spy action thriller movie has done before, then you would be wrong. The film does come with a running time of 1 hour and 41 minutes, and I will be honest, some of the action sequences in this were decent, particularly in the opening act of the movie, which again made the film rather watchable, and at first it did keep me intrigued and interested in watching the film, but I just know and predicted that Avery's husband wouldn't know about her being a spy. It's just one of those generic things that happens in these types of movies, and also to also be caught up in Avery's world as well just seems to be a rather generic thing to do in these kind of movies. Is this a movie I would recommend? Well, if you're into your spy movies, then sure, go ahead, give this a watch, but don't expect there to be anything different that you haven't seen in any other spy movie you have seen before. And is this a movie that I would happily rewatch and revisit again sometime in the future? I don't think it will be, but I am glad that I have watched this movie, even if it is the once and once only that I have seen this film. But Canary Black is now streaming on Amazon Prime Video. Jackpots. Jackpot, I gave 2 stars over on Letterboxd. In the near future, a grand lottery has been established. The catch, kill the winner before sundown to legally claim their multi-billion-dollar jackpot. When Katie Kim mistakenly finds herself with the winning ticket, she reluctantly joins forces with amateur lottery protection agent Noel Cassidy, who must get her to sundown in exchange for a piece of her prize. Jackpot is a movie that was released over on Amazon Prime Video earlier this year, and I have only just got around to watching this movie now, and I did find that this movie was rather watchable. It did have its fun moments in places within the movie, and I did find some of the scenes pretty funny from time to time, but it all does depend on what you find funny in comedy movies, as the comedic moments in this film can be rather hit or miss at times. However, Jackpot can be rather vibrant at times throughout the running time, which does clock in at 1 hour and 46 minutes, so it does have a fun tone to the movie, which is great to see, but the storyline that does come within the film can feel a little repetitive throughout the running time, which does make the movie start to become rather stale in places, unfortunately. I feel as though the first act was rather fun, but after the movie just starts to dip at that point, unfortunately. I will say that Awkwafina was great in her role, although John Cena, sorry, who is that guy? Don't think I have seen him anywhere. But John Cena, though, was just basically playing himself in the movie, which I feel as though does come across in almost every movie that he does star in. Is this a movie that I recommend? Yeah, I guess so. This is a fun escapism movie, which is a decent watch and again, rather watchable. But as for whether I would watch this one again, I sadly don't see me revisiting this one anytime soon, as I am glad that I have seen this movie for the once, but it's likely that I will only see this the once and once only. Jackpot is now streaming over on Amazon Prime Video. One Fast Move. And the last movie I've watched this week is One Fast Move, which I gave 2.5 stars over on Letterboxd. Disputed young man reconnects with his estranged father for support while trying to become a professional motorcycle racer. With a motorcycle store owner's help, he begins to dismantle the emotional barriers built by his father's absence. Kelly Blatz directed the movie One Fast Move, which is now streaming over on streaming service Amazon Prime Video, and the movie does star KJ Apa, you know, the guy that played Archie in Riverdale all them years ago. And the movie does also star Maya Rafiko as well. What did I think of One Fast Move over on Prime Video, though? Well, if you're interested or into motorbikes, then I would definitely say this would be a decent movie for you to watch, as there is a lot of motorcycles in this movie, with a little bit of motorcycle racing throughout the movie as well. But not only does it come with that, but it also comes with a little bit of drama on the side as well, with the main character played by KJ Apa called Wes seemingly having some issues with his dad. He's also trying to keep his head above water with a love interest in this movie with the character of Camilla, who is played by Maya Rafiko as well. The performances in this from the cast members were pretty decent, I would say, and I think that the outstanding performer in One Fast Move has got to be from Wes, actor KJ Apa. He also looks a lot different from his Riverdale days as well. The movie does come with a running time total of 1 hour and 48 minutes. The movie did release earlier this summer over on Prime Video, but it has taken me up until now to give this film a watch. I will say that the racing scenes in this were also pretty decent, and that's coming from someone who's not into motorcycle racing at all. As I've already mentioned in this review, I would definitely recommend this movie to people who love their motorbikes or motorbike racing, as there is some of that action in here, but also for people who do like a bit of drama drama thrown in as well. As for whether I would happily sit and watch this movie again at some point in the future, it does have a possibility that I may sit and rewatch this movie again sometime in the future for sure, but One Fast Move is now streaming over on Amazon Prime Video. And that is all for today's episode of Steve's Movie Wrap Up. Thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment in the comment section down below. Let me know what movies you've watched this week, whether it's old, new, VHS, DVD, Blu-ray, streaming, or in cinemas. Feel free to let me know in the comment section down below. And also as well, let me know in the comment section down below whether you love this new cinematic mode that I've gone for as part of the Movie Wrap Up series. Let me know in the comment section down below. And of course, your next YouTube video will be coming out on Monday the 2nd of December 2024 at 4 PM UK time. It's my next episode of Steve's weekly vlog. Feel free to tune in and watch that then on my YouTube channel, SteveOfficial. But until then though, it's goodbye. Thank you for watching, and I shall see you guys again in my next YouTube video.